First started training real estate agents, I said there's only two things that can ever derail your real estate career: financial and legal. Financial is you run out of money. Legal, you cost someone else money and then you lose your job. So contracts used to be something I would beat home, like you have to learn your contracts, you have to learn your contracts, but it was more like you have to do this. Like, why wouldn't you do this? You have to do this. And so whoever wants to do something that they have to do, right? And contracts are the same. So I want to help you just reframe your mindset and just shift your focus around. Right now, as a younger agent, you need every tool at your disposal, right? Your business acumen isn't developed enough so that you actually can understand how to parry and thrust with objections and deal with difficult clients, and then forget about the other cross-sell agent who's probably a lot better at their job negotiating this contract than you are at yours. So you need every tool at your disposal, and the one that you can have in no time flat is actually memorizing this contract. The more time you spend learning your state contracts, the more actual two big results are going to happen. One is you're actually going to have a little bit more confidence. You see, a younger agent's always feeling like they can get pushed around because they don't actually know the contract they're having their client sign. They're kind of just depending on, this is the way it's always been done, I hope no one ever takes advantage of it. So if you actually take the time and memorize the contracts, taking it addendum by addendum, seeing how the state breaks it down, it's going to give you so much inner confidence so that when you do actually begin to negotiate for your client, you're not just doing it because you think maybe you can get them a few days short on the inspection contingency, or maybe you could get the seller to knock off 3 or 5%, but you're actually beginning to then use like these attorney-approved contracts to your benefit. It makes you a much stronger negotiator. So you should know your contracts, because even if it's like a lot of these states have pre-filled contracts, so like it pulls together all the addendum you're going to need and everything to make it filling out simply. I encourage you not just to know how to write a good contract, but to understand how to use the contract for negotiation. And so this starts with really taking one at a time. Start with your purchase and sale agreement, like the biggest part of it, like whatever actually has, in our state, it's the PSA, it's called Form 21. And Form 21 has 5 pages. Each page actually has, if you click on the link on the website where we download them, it has like an accompanying document that actually explains why each paragraph was written each way. So a 5-page contract that has 5 additional subpages is 10 pages. Now, I'm not trying to put any of you back like in college or give you like trauma from late night cram sessions, but if you actually spent the time, because most of these contracts were written to like an 11th grade reading level, they're actually quite simple to comprehend. So if you read the purchase and sale agreement and then went back and read the accompanying documents, you will have a much firmer foundation and knowledge base for that purchase and sale agreement than I would say 90% of the other agents out there. Almost with certainty, if you just actually take the time to read it, learn it, and then read the accompanying documents, you will know that purchase and sale agreement better than the cross agent you're representing. A lot of these older agents depend on how long they've been in the business. Well, the forms get updated every year, so if they're not actually staying current on their game and learning contracts, it's a high likelihood you're going to know more about the contract than they do. So you need to do it. For one, confidence. 2, give yourself every tool you can in negotiation. In fact, in my negotiation course, that's one of the key takeaways we have is actually the contract learning. But most importantly, for who it's going to help you be on the other side of this transaction.